Hi everyone, welcome to Smokestack 2.0 User Guide training video. In this video I will be covering the new functionalities of Smokestack 2.0, so let's get started. First, open up your web browser by either going to Google Chrome or Safari and go to smokestack.dickies.com. So once you're on the web page, it's going to ask you for your username and password. If you did forget your password, go ahead and hit Forgot Password here. It's going to ask you for your username. Type in your email and hit the reset button. This will automatically send an email to your email, and just follow the steps there. So in the meantime, I have not forgotten my password. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. This is asking for you to click to continue. This is just the reminder of all the remarks on not for resale, and then it's going to start loading up the dashboard. So this dashboard is actually going to give you all of the stores that you have access to. So you can actually select multiple dashboards over on the filters that show up over here. So you would select your store. So if you have multiple stores, you can hit the control button and select more stores. And then you would hit go to reset the reports. If you do want to select all the stores, we also have the all filter here, and you can deselect by hitting the X to deselect all of them. So this is all the dashboard for all of those three stores. If you come up to the top here, this is our menu. You can see the dashboard. You can go to the browse just like before. So if we go to browse, you'll see reports. You can see the dashboard as well. So we'll hit reports here, and you're prompted this way. You can change the layout of the smokestack. I like it in list format, so it's a little easier to see. And we still do have our search component here, so you can type whichever report you'd like to see here. So we're going to go ahead and do the summary sales. And again, you can look for it, or you can just type these out. So once you find it, you right click on it and hit the open, or you can just add them to your favorites. Other features that you're seeing here is sort by. You can alternate those from alphabetical order, or you can just search in each folder here, depending upon your access there, is whether or not you'll have access to those. Once a report is generating, it's going to ask you if it's taking a long time, what you'd like to do. If you want to wait or email it, you can just submit one of those replies, or it automatically waits for it. So here is our report. As you see, there are some filters already selected up here, but we are going to start with the filters off on the left. So it's just like Smokestack 1.0, where you can see the region, district, store, and dates. So once you fill these out, you'll see the search button still up here, and then again the select all, and then the deselect. And then you can search each one individually. If you have selected a filter, you'll see the blue over here, just like you see it up here. One of the enhancements here, you do have the reset on the filters, and then the go, which you did have it before, and you can also reset the whole report. The report automatically generates from start, so it does take a little longer. But once you have the report, anything that is underlined or italicized, you can click on. So if you notice here, you can do it on the dates, you can do it on the checks, and the labor, right? So if we wanted to narrow down on the date, it does generate another report. And again, it does take a little longer. So here is the hourly sales, or the hourly summary. So for this store, you do have these same components for all of the time periods selected. Cool. You still do have this feature that scrolls right up top, and we still have the export feature. So when we export, you can select whichever format you'd want. So if we want to export it to an Excel file, we'd select that and hit the export button. It does actually start downloading over here. So we'll find those and we'll click on it. Now we will see our report generated as well in the Excel format. So when we go back to the report, you can again see it that way. So as you can see over here, you still have the filters. You can click on them and automatically change the filter on here. As you can see, we can do month to date, and then you just hit the submit button. It will generate the report differently. This one obviously isn't pulling correctly because I'd have to go back. So we're going to exit out. And so again, it's just the top right corner, and we'll go back in. Alright, so once the report has generated again, make sure to select the filters that you want. You do have this broadcast feature here. This broadcast, you can create a new one and select broadcast or personal broadcast. So when you select broadcast, you can send this to other people. You can just type in their name or search for them and then give them a subject. So we'll say test, and then you would sign up for the frequency on here. If you want it weekly, daily, for whatever day. This will run in different time zones, so you can select that advanced feature and select the different time zone that you like. You can limit the schedule period and also failure notification there if you'd want. And then you would just hit the submit button. And you can see over here we have the current filters that are set up, so you can change them into the default ones or the way you have them set up. So you can also set a personal one, which this will just send to you. So if you notice, there is no participant there because it's only going to you. So basically this is a subscription. And then again, you can hit your advanced settings to change any of those, and then you would just hit submit after you've filled out your settings. And if you do have any problems, make sure that you do have the latest version of the browser that's installed, and then verify that your JavaScript is enabled on your device. If you guys have any other questions about Smokestack 2.0, please don't hesitate to reach out by submitting an IT ticket on Boss. Thanks, guys.